So this is Geza Chakvari from Budapest, Hungary. Hello, Brandon.
Hi.
I'm really fascinated with your character in the series in the first season, and I guess the second season won't be less tense for this character or for
No.
you. But my question would be, how do you find the balance between the physical scenes, I mean the action, and the very emotional scenes?
I mean, it just sort of happens naturally. I'm a physical guy, and I love using my body as much as I can. And I grew up in just doing construction for years and years with my father, and did martial arts for 20 years. And so, yeah, I love getting into my body and doing stunts, and it also it kind of you know the physicality influences the emotional life. They kind of go hand in hand. Unfortunately, I've been able to go through a lot of intense physical situations with this character and done them all myself and have lived it, you know. So it's sort of those leave like emotional imprints, you know. I split my head open when we filmed the World War I scenes in season one, and that was, you know, so I have like a real memory from the war. Like I have a scar right here, you know, from it. So it's a happy accident, you know. So yeah, that it informs. They inform each other, you know. I don't really see any separation between the two. You're either in it or you're not, you know.
Well, what we know that in the second season, Spencer is finding his way home. So I guess you are filming with the icons Harrison Ford and Helen Mirren. And once I was lucky to interview Helen Mirren during The Red, the action movie, and I asked her that what's the secret of acting with guns. And she said that the secret is that don't act. Uh, so
Yeah.
so did you get from her something, some wisdom, or how was working with her?
I mean, you know, you've spoken with her, and I know people. You know, they always, how is it working with this person? They go, oh, they're the best, but she truly is a special person, and she's so unbelievably warm and kind. And I think what I took the most was just how vulnerable she is as an actress still at this age and at this how long as she's been doing it and all the accolades she's gotten. And she's still is still exploring things and still finding things and still has moments where she doesn't know what she's doing and trying to figure it out. And I think that was so yeah, it was just such a beautiful thing to see because, you know, I think that's what makes her so good is because she just leaves herself open and she doesn't begin to assume that she knows what she's doing at any time. And as the longer I do this, I kind of, you know, I've definitely adopted that as much as possible. Just kind of want to throw it all out and kind of approach everything like it's the first and last time you'll ever do it. And you're starting fresh every time. And yeah, just seeing her work and just how available she is. She's so available to anyone in the scene with her, the crew, everybody. She's just like heart open, there, present. It's beautiful.
Just a very short last question about Taylor Sheridan. So, how did you meet him? Is he talking to you, or he is kind of a guy, a genius behind everything?
A little bit of both. I met Taylor for the first time at my screen test in Jackson Hole for Spencer. But yeah, he's involved for sure. I mean, he writes everything and produces everything. He's got a nice balance between coming in and coming out and letting you do your thing. And you know, if he needs to communicate something to you, he will. But generally, if you're doing it well, you won't really hear from him too much, which is nice. But he has such a specific vision, and I think that he hires people who who get what he's doing and understand his tone inherently, so that he kind of doesn't have to be micromanaging anything. He hires people who really get him and get his writing and understand what he's trying to do, and then he goes, "All right, go do it. Go do your thing. I'm gonna let you do your thing," which is such a cool thing to have to just have someone trust you to carry out their vision. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic. He hired
Yeah.
you. So we will see you in the second season and can't wait to see all
Oh,
the
you'll love
episodes.
it. You'll love it, man. I promise you.